So today I'm going to be talking about fractional reserve banking. When you keep your money in the bank, and the system that the banks use in Canada and pretty sure throughout the world is called fractional reserve banking. So what that is they are only required to keep 10% of your money in the bank. So if you were to deposit $10,000 into the bank, $1,000 they're required to keep on hand. The other $9,000 they go and lend that money out to somebody else at a higher interest rate than they're paying you, which is basically nothing. The next person who comes to get pre-approved for a car loan, or the next person who wants to renovate their house or get any sort of line of credit, what's the rate right now? 4 or 5%? Yeah, they're paying 4 or 5% for that money that is your money that the bank is making money on. We all grew up basically with these big banks, and it's your first bank and you've been there forever. And in a lot of cases, like, how does it work, right? So you have to put down $3,000 or $4,000 into your checking account and keep that there to avoid paying a fee. The way I like to think of it is your money's being held hostage, because the moment you go for that money, now you're paying a fee. You can think about it like, oh, I finessed the system or whatnot, but it's like, that's money that you can't touch, that's yours, that you're just giving up just to save $10 a month. It's 2024, guys, and there are other options out there. There's EQ Bank, which is a great option to pay no fees and earn a high interest on your money. See, I used to be of the camp that, saving money is stupid. I was very naive a few years back, and I would just invest all the money that I had, and I wouldn't put any money into savings because I didn't think that, it's worth it to get 1% or less than 1% or 2% on my money. EQ Bank currently offers 2.5%, all the way up to 4%. There are other options out there. Wealthsimple, you can get 4% on your money for completely free. You're not paying any bank fees. None of that stuff. Your money is growing, and it's important to have liquid access to your funds in the event that you have an emergency, right? You need to have an emergency fund. Putting your money in EQ Bank or Wealthsimple, getting, above 2%, 3%. EQ Bank gives 3% tax-free in your TFSA, so take advantage of that, right? So because every time you're getting paid interest from the bank, that's taxable interest. The bank is making money on your money every second. When you go to pull out a large amount of money, you can't even withdraw it from the branch that you deposited your money into, even though you did, but it's gone. The money's gone. It's being lent out. There's nothing you can do about it. This is just how banks function. Obviously, the convenience factor of the banks, we've got used to it, and you pay a price for that. You pay fees and all that. But as you've seen in the news, probably, that banks are, in terms of how they operate, right? There's been stories. But yeah, so essentially, there is an alternative. This is going to sound crazy. It's called infinite banking, and it's where you store your money essentially in a life insurance policy, and it can earn up to 6% while it's in there, and you can borrow against it on your own from the life insurance company. And I'll probably make a video on it way into the future. A lot of high net worth people use it. Currently, your bank accounts could be frozen. You're not fully in control when you put your money in the bank. Whereas when you have a life insurance policy and you set it up properly with infinite banking and you use it as a bank, in that scenario, it's a contract between you and the life insurance company. It's legally binding, and no one can access your funds except for you. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about fractional reserve banking. Make sure you're not paying, $10, $15 a month when there are free options out there. EQ Bank, Wealthsimple, Neo Financial is a really good one, right? But I like EQ Bank because of the access it gives you to ATMs. You can withdraw your money from any ATM in Canada, regardless of which bank's ATM it is, and EQ Bank will refund you fully within 10 business days. You don't have to go around and look for the bank that you bank with. That's just a great option that we have here in 2024, and why not take advantage of it? It's an online bank. It's backed by the 7th largest bank in Canada, Equitable Bank, CDIC insured. Obviously, if you have a small amount of money, the difference will be negligible. But if you have large sums of money, such as $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 that you're keeping in savings, your money could be doing a lot more for you. Just get educated, and that's why I'm making these videos, just to tell you what's out there. You know what I mean? You might not know, you might not be interested, but while you sleep, that's an extra couple percent on your 10, 20, 30, 40K. Have a bunch of money sitting around, at least get your higher interest yield and reduce your fees as much as you can, so that you can achieve all the financial success that you hope to in the future. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.